Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Bill, Jebediah and Bob Kerman. Their continuing mission to explode strange new worlds, to seek out new life and crash their rockets on top of them, to boldly go and die where no Kerbal has died before. Right, so I'm going to... I think this is where I'm going to start doing my exit burn. Escape trajectory? I don't know if that's what it's called, who knows. I know it's not one of those Hoffman burn type deals. I'm still at 3 times speed, no wonder I can't control it. Down to 1, RCS off, get ourselves lined up on the 90. The 90 I say. RCS on, thrust, expand. So now we're leaving the moon. We're just about breaking half that thing. Aha. Okay, so what we're working with here. What kind of? Yeah, you know what? I'm good with that. So time speed up. Get away from this moon. Get back onto the Kerbal sphere's influence. Right, perfect. So according to that, I'm going to intercept the moon again. Not on my life, I'm not. I do find it quite annoying that it can be so hard to reach the moon sometimes, but when you're trying to leave it and get back to Earth, sometimes it will do this, so it's like, nope, now we've got you, we're going to hold you. Piece of shit. But yeah, what can I do while I'm trying to sort this out? Who keeps up with Kerbal Space News recently? Kerbal Space News, you know, the developer updates. I don't know if you, but if any of you people watch my videos, but you don't really go on the Kerbal website that often, you should see some of the amazing stuff that the devs are doing with this game at the moment. I'm pretty excited for the next patch. There's a link to the forums, the mod forums, in the description of this video. So if you click that and then go to the KSP development section, and then just have a look at the updates. Some of them are fucking amazing. I know most of you probably do check the updates on the forums, but some of you that don't, it's definitely worth checking out. And also, people on the forums are quite friendly, so that's another reason to go there. It's good to have a place to go where people are friendly. Definitely. Okay, so it looks like now I'm going to be sorting out my anti-normal burn again. So I want the axes to kind of align. Go. Hold. Burn. Nope. Reverse thrust. So I should have gone to south, but in this instance I can just use my RCS to tip myself the other way. So I'm happy with that. Let's get ourselves out there. Not the most efficient way of getting to Minmus, but it's the only way that I can think of that actually works given my current situation. I mean, how good am I? Whoa, slow down. I mean, it doesn't have to be accurate, but I'd like it to be sort of... I don't even know what I'm talking about no more. All this space is confusing me. This is drinking too many energy drinks. I've had 2 energy drinks before I started this mission. 2 monster rippers, because I figured I'd be here for a while, and to be honest, I have been here quite a while already. It's not quite a while for all you lot, because there's the breaks in episodes and whatnot, but for me, I'm going to have to like no one's business. Right, so would you be so kind as to give me a intercept at some point? Oh no, that's quite bad news, isn't it, really? Bring yourself in. I'd say we're quite close to that. Alright, we've been on the mission for 9 hours. 10 hours. No, 10 days even, sorry, Jesus. But I wouldn't worry about it. The Kerbal's got plenty of air. They stocked up before they left Legacy Base. I imagine this mission would take up to normally about 2-3 months, given in real-time standards, like if NASA were to actually attempt this, go from one moon to possibly another moon. If we were to imagine if Kerbal system was the same size as the Earth system, which it isn't, but if we imagine if it was, it would take 4 days to get to the moon, whereas we can get there in like 2-3 hours, something like that. Alright, okay, slow down time. We always end up at this retro marker, no matter what we do, we always end up at the retro marker. So reverse thrust. Give me a fat intercept if you could, please. I might need to catch up with it a little bit for. Oh, I saw it then. Can you see that flicking up? I can't quite get it, so I think what I'm going to do. There we go. Yes, we've got Minmus. No more thrust necessary. Turn the RCS off, turn the SAS off, and let space take us on its merry trek. Oh, it's a long, long trip around the universe. So yeah, I'd say the Legacy's going good this time. At least I've not dumped anything I shouldn't have done. I mean, the fuel tank went a bit earlier than I would have wanted it to, like the original big landing tank, but no matter, it's not caused us any real problems. I think the biggest setback that we've had so far is the fact that this RCS tank inside the Legacy pod has been using fuel, obviously on the initial launch when it was connected to the actual launch vehicle. I had to think about what that was called then. I don't even know what to call the launch vehicle for this. I know by the mod standards that it's called the Angara rocket, but I haven't given it a name as such. It's just a Legacy launch vehicle or something like that. Oh, alright, we're looking pretty prime, and it looks like we're going on a pretty much crash course with this here. There's no periapsis there, as long as it's in the sunlight, which I don't think it is. Alright, slow yourself down a bit, get yourself ready. Alright, wicked. So, come on, time to burn. Alright, look at the speed. Oh, and we're in the light as well. Alright, we're a bit of a distance from the frozen lakes that I'd normally go for, so, you know. Aha! Minmus! Isn't it glorious? Where's that retrograde? Here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slow myself down to, I don't know, 50. Get myself some lateral movement on. In fact, I don't want to land in the lakes because you can't see fuck all from down there. Minmus looks very, very bland. I think what we're going to do is we're going to land, maybe go for an explore down into the lakes, and then do an orbit and then go back to the moon. But look how quick the speed's dropping just off the RCS. It's a lot quicker than what it was if you're on the moon. Obviously because Minmus is so small, its gravity is just piss weak, and I love playing around on Minmus. I really do, because like you can get away with fucking anything. Alright, here we go. Hell, I'm going to turn the SAS off and times 2 speed it and just let cells go careering into the floor. Right. 100 meters a second, careering at this mountain. Not worried. I suppose I should be really, but I'm not at all. Got to find where the front is. You know what, that's pretty much perfect, but I'm going to rotate it a little bit more. Nope, wrong way. If there's one thing I'm not used to, it's the direction of rotations and stuff like that. They always fuck me up. Alright, how you doing? We're getting quite close. I'm going to land on this little plateau here. Alright, boost some speed up, you fool. Send me this way. Got some good lateral movement on now, so boost back. I know how you boys feel. Like, Bill's definitely gained confidence a little bit. I'd say Bob has, in all fairness. He's not as worried as he was before, but Bill, Bob and Jeb have been here 1,000 times. Oh, no. Bill's changed his mind. Nope, yeah. Every time Jeb goes on the thrust, he's like, hey Bill, guess what? They really don't like that. I think the emotions could be tied to the thrust, saying that, because that's what's causing it. You know what? I've been looking at those pictures and I've been not looking at how close I am to the ground. But yeah, Minmus people. Minmus, we made it here. I told you we'd get here eventually. By hook or by crook. We've got just under half our RCS tank left, so we're going to be ruthless with this landing, I think. Very ruthless indeed. Project Ruthless! I mean, we're going at 24 already, so I'd call that... Yeah, look at that. It just stops on a dime. Alright, braking thrust. Look at that. It's fucking fun. It's fun. It's fun. Go on, slat it. Slat it. Whoop, slat. Slat. Done. Successful landing. Auto-saving. You know what? We still can't see fuck all on Minmus, even though we're on some not level ground. But we can see the moon and Kerbal. Hello. Tell you what, Legacy Base is a long way away now, isn't it? I'd say it's even further than Kerbal. But yeah, let's press on with our tour of Minmus. So we've landed. Mission success. Which way are the frozen lakes? Is it that way? I think it's that way. Stop using your RCS fuel to do that. So land the legs up, RCS on, thrust. Like just off that one bit of thrust, look how high it sent me already. This will probably get me all the way there just off the little bits of thrust that I've done. Just give a little bit more to be safe. Yeah, we've easily reached the ice lakes here. We may even have overshot it. Yeah, tour of Minmus. Sweet. In fact, that's what I think we'll do. We'll go for a tour around the North and South Poles, because I've never seen the North and South Poles. We're going to get ourselves closer to the apoapsis, and then we're going to burn. So, RCS off, SAS off. Go SAS on. Not quite north. Okay, go SAS on, RCS on, thrust. Alright, nice. Good enough for me, so let's begin our tour. Alright, get ourselves in a nice view. So we're going to speed up time for this. We can only go at 10 times speed, but that's fast enough. We can have a look for monoliths or things that stick out then. I know there's a monolith on Minmus and it floats above ground. I'm not sure what height it floats at, but I know it floats. In the meantime, we're going to be looking for monoliths just on the ground. Anything that stands out, I mean, we can't really see any of the Minmus rocks that you can normally see when you're close to the floor, so I'm hoping like if we see something like a big black structure, then it will just poke out and stand out. Doesn't help when it all turns to all this greyness. Little terrain glitches like that we're looking for, I suppose. Ooh, cough cough. Throat's getting a little dry. Alright, now the camera's having a bit of trouble because we're up at north and it's rotating itself. Hello, moon rocks. So quite close here. It's a shame I can't speed this up anymore, but we are at the North Pole already pretty much. Oh no, we've gone past the North Pole. We're going around for our journey into the dark side of Minmus. I think when we come back we're going to be landing back on the lake. But ideally we've got some Minmus rocks on us. We're going to survey the area and pretty much map it out. Kerbal's going to sit there and get the Crayola crayons out and draw everything they see. Although I don't think they're going to have much chance of seeing anything with it being dark. I mean, they can see Kerbal and the moon okay, so at least they can have line of sight with radio communications coming back from the base and Kerbal, which I suppose is always a good thing. The next stage, I reckon, is going to be getting back to the moon and then getting back to the base. That should take us down to just over a quarter of a tank. I'm a little bit edgy about the actual RCS fuel we're going to have left when we come to land, but hopefully it shouldn't go tits up. I mean, the last time I did this and I tried to get to Minmus, I ended up boosting the wrong way, and me orbiting the planet Kerbal was going the opposite way of Minmus, so obviously when we met in the middle there was a bit of a smash if I decided to go for it. But luckily, because of the RCS thrusters on this, it's pretty fucking awesome. And I was able to just like shoot myself straight back into the moon sphere of influence and go out the other way. There are moments like this when it can be quite boring. I don't even know why I've gone for this orbit. I guess I'm just showing off Minmus to you guys. What else can I show off? There's nothing the mech jet can do because there's no engines for it to control, and it doesn't like grabbing hold of the, what's it called? The RCS. Right, how are we looking? Where's our orbit line? Right. So I want to be landing quite in the centre, so back down at the ice capades, if you could please.